Is this how tonight's gonna go? Can we even film tonight?
We're doing great. Hi, welcome to Whiskey and Wine.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Heather.
Oh.
And this is Whiskey.
And we're doing a really random tasting. It's not really random. I actually asked you guys what should we do with the Buffalo Trace stuff that we have, because we kind of accumulated a nice selection, if you will. I mean, I know there's obviously all like the BTAC stuff and a lot of other stuff that's out there, but we don't have that. We're not that crazy yet. But one of the ones that someone recommended was doing the E.H. Taylor versus the Eagle Rare versus the Rock Hill Farms versus the Elmer T. Lee. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a blind tasting between them. We're going to rank them. We're going to do two separate rankings. We're going to go for our favorite. So we're each going to pick a favorite. But we're also going to pick which one we feel is the highest quality. And then depending on which one it is,
do we get pricing for the quality?
we will know the price afterwards. So
Okay.
that will weigh in at the very, very end. But we're gonna dive into that and we're gonna see how it's gonna go. So Heather's gonna step out of the room. I'm gonna line up all of the whiskeys in a basically 1, 2, 3, 4 order. I'm gonna pour them. So I'm gonna know which whiskeys in which 1, 2, or 3, or 4. She's not gonna know. She's gonna come back in. She's gonna mark them. And then she's going to scramble them. So she'll know one matches to whatever she picks. I don't know if she's going to pick shapes, numbers, letters. I don't know what she's going to do, but we'll see. So with that, Heather, please exit the room.
Bye.
Okay.
I just made up a thing called Tebs.
Now that I've gotten rid of the spillage that happened while I was doing this, I think we have these in the same order now. I actually have to spin it the other way. Can't see it on this side. So yeah, ST, is it?
Or are they supposed to be from the same way?
I'm going inside out. For,
that's kind of interesting.
I don't know, just makes sense to me.
Okay.
All right. Nothing else to be said. You guys know which ones these are, so you're going to know which one we're trying. We don't.
They are the same from the inside out.
Yes, we'll be trying the same ones at the same time. And we're going to just kind of go for it. And for anyone out there who's saying something about, oh, like you know the color, you know how much you poured, you give me too much credit.
No, if it was me, I think that way.
I don't pay that much attention.
I know you don't. In like a good way. Okay, this first one. Not Texas.
I'm getting a lot of ethanol. That might also just be because it's like the first one.
But, I mean, same.
But a lot of like a creamy note. I feel like there's like a sweetness to it. Like
Just like maybe like a slight honey or like a not like maple, but
there's something.
overall sweet with an ethanol.
Yeah.
The sweetness could burn you.
This one is, it kind of coats your palate a little bit. Well, actually, I shouldn't say too much because this is the first drink I've had today, so I need to acclimate my palate a little bit here. This one's just good. It's
like, I don't honestly get anything that distinct,
No, it's just kind of mellow. It's
like,
nice. It's it is smooth. Like the mouthfeel, I feel like is very smooth in it. It's oily. It coats your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Not a ton of bright flavors in any direction. Just kind of like, here's a very
bourbon.
Well, I was gonna say it tastes like someone gave me it's very nice caramel.
That's
a little caramel piece.
I feel like caramel is almost too distinctive for what I'm tasting.
Well, that's where we're gonna differ at. All right.
Next one. Again, from the inside out.
Wow. This one smells
spicy. Not actually spicy, but compared to the first one, there's something. I get pool water.
Okay.
Do you see that? Am I crazy?
So there was, I forget who said this, but there was another whiskey YouTuber who said this, but they're like, yeah, it just makes me smell like, or it makes me think of the smell of sunscreen and like by the pool. And now that's just what I got out of this.
But do you see it?
Yeah, no,
right?
I definitely do.
Like
it's upsetting.
Like, again, this is not a pond. This is not a lake. This is a nice, maintained pool. And then underneath the pool, there's some caramel.
Much less harsh.
Ooh, there's like a... I feel like on the palate, compared to the nose, there's like a burst of flavor.
There's a lot brighter
There's-
note on it.
It's brightness. There's some orange mixed with vanilla and a little bit of caramel in there.
Orange vanilla spice. That's what I get.
Yeah, it is.
That's nice.
The nose to the palate is still confusing me. Hold on. How do we go from pool water to orange pleasantness? I don't understand. Tell me your secrets.
So there's one thing here. Two of these are I think it's a wheated
That is
Nashville,
just-
maybe.
Like, it just... I'm just so confused how the nose and the palate do not align on this one. Like on your mouth, it's just like bursting with flavor. Like, it still smells like pool water. I don't understand.
Oh dear.
That one was crazy.
Oh,
Okay.
This one smells. I
Oh,
honestly would have thought
see,
this was a new
this is
riff.
caramel.
I would have expected this to be a new riff.
See, that first one, fake caramel. This one is the real caramel.
See, I don't get a heavy caramel note. I get like,
Okay, brown sugar.
yeah.
It's brown sugar, but like that's caramel, okay? If we're making candy, that means caramel.
I like how this one smells. This one is very
I want this one to be a
approachable.
candle.
Yeah,
Like, if someone told me, here's a bourbon scented candle,
this is what I'd want.
like I'm like, this is the bourbon scented candle.
Very nice, very light.
Very approachable.
Yeah.
So there's on the back end, do you get that little
No?
it's like a wood. It's a wood.
You getting the oak back there?
I think I get the oak in the back. Do you
I
not get? I mean, it's so smooth, but then like the very, very end, there's just a little bit of wood. In a nice way. It has a richness
Yeah.
that I feel like the other two didn't have.
It's also like a citrus note hiding in there.
Yeah, but it's not bright. It's darker.
I feel like
Compared
it's
to
the
the
oily
second.
citrus.
Yeah.
Not like
it's-
actual like lemon juice, but like
It's
the oil from a
rich.
lemon or an orange.
or like if you have a citrus cream,
Yeah.
you know, there's a richness to it. First, the number 2 is a kiddie pool. This is the
It's literally just smells like a beefier pool.
the first one's the outdoor pool. This one's the indoor pool.
Okay, underneath the pool scent, whatever that is that we're picking up. And no, it's not the glasses. I double checked to make sure there wasn't like a heavy smell in the glasses. But there's like a
fruit?
nuttiness.
Nut?
I'm getting like a nuttiness to it.
What about a caramel nut?
Okay, I feel like caramel's gonna be in everything though. 'cause
Okay,
it's
but
bourbon.
like a pecan.
I am not good enough to pick
No.
out specific nuts.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
You taste some bourbon through your eye.
No, like I swear some splashed up
It
somehow.
did. It's all over your face.
How did I do that?
I don't know. There's a very subdued fruit in that one. Almost too oily. Because like I can still feel it around my mouth. It's like just caking my mouth. It's kind of a lot. And I'd want a stronger
one's-
flavor.
This one's bold.
Okay. So we are going to go back through, taste them. We're not going to have that all going because this is going to be the boring part. And then we're going to come back and let you guys know what we thought. 4 whiskeys later, and however many minutes, we have our decision. I think I know which one I like the most, and I think I know which one I think has the best quality to it. So we are going to go from the bottom up, determining which one we like, basically like the least. And then at the very end, we'll disclose which one we like the most for its quality, and we'll go from there. So starting with your last place.
I chose the one that was S.
Okay. And
This was the one that was first, right?
S is 1.
Or wait, you want the actual numbers?
Like, oh yeah, no, I want to know which
Oh,
one.
S was number 4.
See, that's what I thought. I had a feeling S was number 4. So
What is it?
S was not that. Rock Hill Farms.
What? No. But I love stuff with pretty horses on it.
So this one you ranked 4th. So we're gonna slide this guy up here. You can put your little 4 next to him. This guy was actually. This is all super close. Don't take this as like, oh, this is much better, much worse. I'm gonna put this one in 3rd. It had a really nice oily mouthfeel to it, which I really, really enjoyed, but it was almost too much, I feel like.
I felt like coupled with the flavor almost being milder. Like in my mind, I just think if you're gonna have a bold mouthfeel, you should have a bold flavor with it. And then this one had a bold mouthfeel
And a very mellow
but very
flavor.
mellow, which I can see how that is good, and I would gladly drink this straight. It was, overall very beautiful, but just in terms of the lineup.
What was your? So I didn't take it. E was then your
3rd one.
And E was which one?
E was number 2.
Elmer T. Lee.
Oh,
So this is funny. I put that one in 4th. There was a little more flavor to it, but it kind of fell flat for the mouthfeel again.
I think that's fair.
So these two, if they could honestly like combine, I think it would be great. I might do something really stupid with the end and mix those two. But I like the flavor of it, but the mouthfeel was lacking. And the mouthfeel on the Rock Hill Farms was a lot, but lacking flavor. So they were kind of outweighing in one way or the other. It was kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What was T?
Number 2 was 3.
T is 3?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. So we both ranked this as 2.
Stop. My favorite.
And that just proves that we know what we like. That's really funny. This one was interesting.
This one I liked because it had a bolder flavor to it.
Yeah, there was more going on. It had some more fruit to it, had some more citrus, but there was also the brown sugar, all of those other notes.
I feel like it's a whiskey. Again, it's very good by itself, but I drink it and I'm like, this could stand up beautifully in a cocktail. And I'm not talking about just like a cocktail where you can't taste the way. I mean, like a whiskey forward cocktail. I feel like this one brings a lot to the table in terms of flavor. But ultimately, compared to the one I chose first, I felt like it was a little bit less balanced.
That is hilarious. So if you haven't heard, Eagle Rare is our all-time favorite bottle. We love this bottle. We basically...
So maybe it is a biased blind.
We didn't know.
We didn't know which one it was, but we just knew that we liked the flavor and somehow when I was ranking these, I was not trying to predict which one is which. I was just truly going off of what I thought, seemed the best to me. Again, everyone's palate is different. But I feel like the fact that the one that we proclaim as our favorite whiskey one
actually won out.
Makes it feel like not fair.
That's ridiculous. I am honestly shocked by that. This one, again, so it's very bold. There's a lot going on. There's very balanced. Heavy. I honestly think it's maybe a little bit more aggressive than it should be. I feel like toned down would make it a little bit more balanced. I feel like there's your typical bourbon notes, so like your brown sugar, your vanilla, your oak influence, all of that. But with this one, I feel like there's just a little bit more of this spicy note on it. It might be just with the proof and the age, all of that, not 100% sure. But yeah, this one provided the best drinking experience to me. So that's why I put it as number one. Now, we were talking off camera. This is also your number one for quality then.
Because of the price, right? Compared to,
Even without the price, you'd still pick this as number one
yeah.
if they were all $100.
Yeah, I'd pick Eagle Rare.
So I honestly would have gone with the Rock Hill Farms. I know we placed it pretty low, but I really liked that oily mouthfeel from it. It didn't have a lot of heat to it right up front, but it
Mhm.
still gave you a nice heat down in the chest.
Mhm.
Being 100 proof, still really got good spot. Really like that. And it was just this very nice, sweet, creamy kind of feel to it. So I feel like with that, I like that the most when it comes to quality. But for standard drinking experience, which one just flavor wise I like the most? It's gonna be the Eagle Rare. Madly impressed.
I don't know. Sometimes love's, at first sight or something. First taste. Have you?
Anyways, now you know. Eagle Rare, out of all these, if you can find Eagle, which should be the cheapest, I think this is going up to like 50 something MSRP, but it was 40 before. I think the rest of these are like 70, 80-ish, somewhere around there. I'd probably go for that out of all of these. But also, if you do find the Rock Hill Farms for not too much money, it's good. It's pretty good. But for the price you might have to pay for it, might not be worth it. I got nothing else. I'm going to go do something crazy and mix these two together, and we're going to find out how that is. But anyways, cheers.
Cheers.